Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed. I have on my lap a not-so-happy hamster, but I am a human being, and might makes right, unfortunately, in our world. And so she was in her nest, and she was eating. And so I made noises along the sides of her cage, and so she heard me. She looked up, and then I brought my hand down, and I got inside of there, and I picked her up. And now here she is, because she is a sweetheart. This is Gojira, and she is an absolute sweetie. I love her to pieces. But I'm going to put her back, because she was eating and resting. Here we go. Thank you so very, very much. There we go, back into her nest. Now, hopefully, she'll just be able to stay there and eat and sleep and do all the things that hamsters do. She has been a little devil, of course, Gojira the Destroyer. I have a water dish in her, in her little bin home here, where I think I've mentioned before how I've used a screwdriver to punch holes in the sides of the bins that I have my other hamsters in, and then I take the water bottles and I shove the metal end to the hole, so they just have to go up to the metal tube that comes out of the side of the bin, and they just drink. And so that works out really well. Well, she's got an IKEA Samla type thing that's really thick plastic. You can't punch a hole through it unless you got like an actual drill. And so I've got a little water dish, and I just put it down inside of her cage, home, and she gets to run up and drink whenever she wants. Periodically, of course, she being a hamster, she'll dig right next to it or under it, and then of course the whole thing gets knocked over, or I'll look down and she's knocked all of her bedding inside of the water dish, so I have to clean that out. She's usually very good about it, but she's a hamster, so thumbs up for that. I just wanted to mention how she's just very silly, and it is a very good thing, because hamsters are awesome. And I would say more people should have hamsters, but the whole ethical considerations, because a lot of people shouldn't have pets, not because they're bad people, but just because their whole situation here or their situation here, it's just not good for them. It's not good for the hamster. It's not that they would deliberately, purposefully do anything, but situations can make situations bad. Excuse me. And of course, I've got it all set up so that all I have to do is turn a little bit. I just keep my right foot planted in one spot. And I use that to just flick and turn. And then I just turn from camera to camera, because I just enjoy this sort of thing. I mean, there's things that I used to do in my video editing that I don't do anymore. Because why? And there's things that I do now that it's still in the why category, like the whole flicking from camera to camera, but it's fun. I enjoy this sort of thing. Video editing for the win. But I just thought I'd mention that. Also, I wanted to mention, I'm not wearing my chokers as much, because I'm down to just one of them now. Entropy wins. Entropy is the great destroyer, and its entropy will heat death of the universe. Entropy is eating my brain. I can't even speak properly. Things fall apart. The center collapses. Everything just breaks. I originally had 3 chokers that I used. Unfortunately, the metal used on the first choker corroded on the back because of skin oils, and so it was starting to just really mark up my skin because of the corrosion from the metal rubbing off on my flesh. Yay! So if I ever want to do that one, I gotta buy nail paint, and then paint the back so that the metal stops corroding, but that's just a stopgap measure. So that's one of them that fell down. So I'd just been wearing the two of them. Well, the first one that failed, it was a little heart, a little heart, and I really liked that one. That was like next to my top favorite. And then the one that has failed now, because it has a little buckle. My other two have rivets. The one that's got the spikes around it is a buckle. And of course, where you put your material through the buckle, it's got a crease. And a crease is a fatigue point. And fatigue points are just stress. And stress is damage. And now it's really close to just splitting and breaking entirely. So I'm down to just the one. So, because it has a crease mark where the failure is coming, I tend not to wear that one right now either. So if I get more chokers, I'll be wearing them again. It's not because I don't want to, it's just entropy. Thumbs up for that. Speaking of entropy, I did not go walkies again last night, but that was because I was going to take a shower. Excuse me. I, of course, drink caffeine and diet beverages, and that just, carbon dioxide, carbonation. But I didn't go walkies because I was going to take a shower. And if I was going to go walkies, I usually can't take a shower afterward because of inflammation of my nerves, general fatigue, pain, and all that. I am broken when I come back from my walks. So, to take a shower, I didn't go walkies last night. Just stayed in and did various things. Recorded a video, which, you have to do. Hugs above. It was one of my Reddit reading reactions thing, filled with really wholesome stuff. I mean, incredibly wholesome things. Just my heart was melting through the entire thing because it was so wonderful. And so I uploaded, and the first thing that happens is demonetized. And it's like, I don't know. Reddit must be one of just a flag word for them. Because when they're immediately just going, what? Animals being wholesome? Demonetized, non-advertiser friendly. When this is the sort of thing that they would have been showing, it's 6 o'clock so that families can sit down and watch and just, lean into each other when all the happy, fluffy animals are doing wholesome things. There has to be, Reddit has to be on one of the danger word lists. Thumbs up. But then the demonetization continues, just incredible. So thumbs up for that as well. Yay. Past that, though, didn't do a whole lot. I mean, I took a shower, and that always takes a long time. And I didn't even get to finish my actual beard and hair trimming. Because normally I trim underneath here and I do this, and then I've got mustache work that I got, and edging work here, and then a bit of stuff here, and then I've got some extra trimming that I do with guides. And I was trying to get stuff done because just when I was like, okay, bare minimum, and it died, my beard trimmer. So the battery had to recharge, but I couldn't wait an hour, 2 hours before taking a shower. It was already like 9 o'clock, 9:15. So thumbs up for that. So the major work on the beard trimming is done. It's just I didn't get to do the extra bit of stuff. Like there's on my beard trimming, it has 3 guides, one really short and one not short at all, and then of course the middle one. But I didn't get to do that longest one for the trim tidying up stuff, especially up here. So hopefully it all looks good, because until I take a shower again, this is the way it is. Thumbs up. Hopefully I will soon. Well, I mean, not hopefully. Soon I am going to be doing some multiplayer stuff with the game Astro Near with Russian timing. He's working on trying to talk louder for his microphone stuff, and possibly he's going to be buying a new microphone, but he's going to be showing me how to play, and so we're going to be recording this and having co-op adventures. Thumbs up for that. Better get ready, Russian timing. Bet you didn't know this was going to happen. You do now. And of course, I had mentioned in my Borderlands thing, if anyone wants to play online multiplayer stuff with things like that, yeah, I really want to do that. And of course, I'm a YouTuber. I'm going to be recording so I can get content out of it, but I also want to play online because I want to meet people. I mean, I am always I want to use the word loggerheads, but I don't know if that one is anywhere near. I'm always fighting against that sort of thing because I enjoy my solitary time. I am alone but not lonely. I am separate but not isolated. And 95% of the time, I'm fine like that. I've got my toys. I've got my pets. I've got books. I've got games. I'm actually fine. Quote unquote. It doesn't bother me that much to be alone. It's only periodically I want somebody I can talk to, somebody that can talk to me, somebody that we can just do things, even if it's not face to face, even if it's just over the internet and talking to somebody as we play games. I mean, I've seen people have great lasting online friendships. And it's like, oh, I would like to talk to people. I would like to make friends. But of course, since I'm alone but not lonely, separate but not isolated, every time I go somewhere where there are people, even if it's voluntary, even if I say I want to go here and do this, the very moment I get there, I am counting down to when I can turn around and leave. And it has nothing to do with anybody or anything. It's all up here. It's not anybody else. But the fact remains that even when I want to be somewhere, I'm counting down to when I can leave and get back to being by myself again. So even if I'm spending 3-4 hours online with you, I'm going to be mentally going, gosh, I got all this other stuff I could be doing. But that's a human thing. We don't just have a simple one track, I've got this in mind. It's I want to do this, I want to do this. We have differing emotions all about the same thing because, yeah, it's like I want to have a countdown to when I can leave again. But it's the fact that I'm reaching out to talk to somebody and try and bond with people that's the important thing. Stepping out of my house of safety because I want to meet other people is the important takeaway out of this. Because a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now I'm going to be journeying towards an unknown destination until the day I die, and I have no ideas what's going to happen, but you know what? I'm going to keep shooting towards that goal, and I'm going to keep walking towards it, even knowing that I'm never going to reach it, because that is so much better than just sitting back and giving up. I mean, I don't know where that one came out of, but it is true. Definitely. I try so hard to be inspirational. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. I went and screwed up again. I was going to do more talking here so I could come over to this camera and do the thanking thing. But I didn't do enough over here. Now I've got no, oh my God. My Logitech camera is just, it is lag spiking out. Anyway, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments, my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Oh, it has gotten bad on my Logitech webcam software. I mean, you can see me moving normally. I don't know if it's recording the lag spikes. I'll try to show you the lag spikes, but it is literally just going rit and stopping for like a full second while everything else records, and then it starts moving again. It's terrible. If I mispronounced the username, I went through it. I said, I can't even remember what I'm supposed to be saying anymore. So my sincere apologies, but I'm calling up my Chrome now to thank 20 to 25 people. We have Joe Wire, thumbs up and thank you. And Mike Rosato, thank you very, very much. Alistair, Blackwater Villain, In Glasses, Elder Tail Dev, thumbs up and thank you. Ali Shabiri, thumbs up and thank you. Kathy Kit's Cat, I'm glad you were here and sleeping as best you can. The Odd Fox, thumbs up and thank you. Wing, I sure hope I'm close, thumbs up and thank you very much. Bailey Snyder, greatly appreciated. Elder Wolf 569, thumbs up and thank you very much. VVOUX, thumbs up and thank you. Mustard Hornets, are there really mustard hornets? I wouldn't be surprised. Thank you very, very much. And Panda Boy, greatly appreciated. Colin Reisner, thumbs up and thank you. We have the letter P. This is brought to you by letter P. Thumbs up and thank you. We have Amer, A-M-E-R, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thumbs up and thank you. Russian Timing, greatly appreciated and thank you. J.W. Bartel 6, thumbs up and thank you. We have Wissam 0120, thumbs up and thank you very much. Kobe Official, thumbs up. The Onion Jam, greatly appreciated. Paladin Walliam, thumbs up and thank you very much. Potatotron, I'm sorry you two have a cold, but thank you again for that cat soup. She loves that stuff and it's perfect for... I feed her main stuff twice a day and then soup twice a day. It's perfect, thank you. And then we have Carl Cash, thumbs up and thank you. Last but not least, Mary Songstress with E's and 3's instead of E's and 0's instead of O's. Thumbs up and thank you all so very, very much. You get me out of my head. Ooh, my heart just did the little bit of arrhythmia stuff there. My atria, not my ventricles, so it's not dangerous, I hope. But you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thumbs up for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Hopefully the Logitech webcam is done lag spiking. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Now, if you'd like to help support me, but you didn't want to send money to one of those two, I have a PayPal link down below. That would be very cool if you could check it out. And if you wanted to support me, but you didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link down below with things like hamster food, hamster bedding, cat food. If you could check that out, that would be very awesome. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, and of course if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to literal end of time. Now, I know that's like just a couple minutes of the same stuff, and hopefully people actually last past all that to watch the stuff I say between it and the actual sign-off. This stuff that I'm talking about right now, even as I'm talking about this stuff right now, that's almost Inception meta level, except not really. So I've got this video. I have a Reddit reading reaction for this evening, along with another video as well. So that's 3 videos today. Thumbs up for that. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. Oh, and of course, on the entropy thing, this continues to come apart. But you know, it still works. It still hooks together, and the magnets still work. So until the very end, I will be wearing it. You take care. Have a great day, and I will see you.